Good morning, everybody. For you, it's Monday morning. For me, it's Thursday, and I've got a very special surprise for you today. In that Wednesday, I'm going to be embarking on a challenge. It's called a Yoga Mala. It's 108 sun salutations. I'm going to be doing it at the Greeting to the Sun at sunrise at 5:30 a.m. For you guys in the UK, that's going to be 4:30 a.m. if you wanted to join me. I know it's an early start, but what a way to celebrate the summer solstice. So I thought for today's session, I'm not so keen on doing the same thing again and again and again and again, but sometimes it's useful. And with respect to a sun salutation sequence, it's a great sequence, done in the right way, done again and again, as a ritual, getting into your rhythm. It's transformational. So I'm going to share with you today how we would do a round of sun salutations in a safe way. And so if you wanted to join me on the challenge, then you are very welcome to do that. And this will be great preparation for you to do it. So the most important thing, and like with any practice, is that we have a very thorough warm up. So what we're going to do is start by coming into the body. So we're just going to find our seat. I like to start with a self-care hug as well. This is just going to say to your body, I'm safe, I love you. And that helps you just stay mindful, stay kind to your body. I'm going to give you some modifications if the full version isn't right for you. But we want to put the body into a nice receptive state where you know where you are. You can have a look around, see where you are. This isn't so shabby here, I guess. Let's change over the cross of the legs. Just north of Zadar, beautiful village called Kožino. So let's have a hug in the other direction just to help you feel your body. Feel where you are. Parking your sit bones. We're going to arrive gently, and we're going to arrive with 3 cleansing breaths with the hands down to the earth. If that's not comfortable, just hands on the knees, that's fine too. So taking a big, long inhalation. Filling the lungs, filling the whole body. Clean, fresh air, hold at the top of the inhale. And then as you exhale, just gently let the breath go. Feel yourself just drop in to your body and into this moment. Breathing in fully. Hold the breath. Notice any tension as you hold. Take your awareness to wherever that is, and then as you exhale, just let it all go. Deep breath in. Hold. A breath out and release. Take off that heavy rucksack you might be carrying around. Just let the body relax. Let's change over the cross of the legs. Another way we're going to prepare, just to switch on the vagus nerve, is to take the left hand across the body, the right hand behind you. Just take a gentle twist, just looking behind you. Not forcing to get anywhere, just keep it nice and soft. We're just literally switching on one of our nerves that's going to help us tune into our, call it our interoception. Tune into our feeling sense. And let's change and go to the other side. Let's twist gently, look behind you. Maybe take the eyes to the corner behind you. And then gently coming back towards the center. Our next little warm-up is our Sufi grind. If you're doing my class regularly, you'll know that this is a ritual. And there's a reason for that. It's a case of going on a little exploration and having a look around the body. What's going on for you today? How is it? Being aware of any tightness or restriction, any aches and pains. Being aware of how you feel in this moment. Okay, let's take one more. And change change over the cross of the legs. Going in the other direction. Another great thing about this, maybe you feel it happening, we're softening the tissues. You know, if it's not comfortable for you with the legs crossed, you can always just sit with the feet out like this and just circle. The idea is to soften the body, to make it like moldable clay. Not all hard and tight. And in fact, that's the mindset that we want. And if you're in my class on Thursday, I was talking about moving with lightness, and that's a lightness of mind, a lightness of physical being as well. So we're not wasting energy. And this is important when we're doing endurance events and 108 sun salutations. Yeah, we typically do, you know, 5 would be the most we'd do in a class. 108 is quite a challenge. It's endurance. So we want to try and keep a lightness to everything. Now let's take the legs a little wider. Open them out, just soft. So you might just have the knees bent. Just going to feel the space around you. I'm going to shift you on back bit by bit until I hit the platform, where we'll be doing our sun salutes. So just feeling into your body and then exploring the space around you on the floor with softness and light. Maybe you want to massage the legs, and especially if the backs of the legs are feeling a little tight. Circle the feet, get everything moving, wake everything up. And then let's just swish the arms side to side, just move, waking up that back body. And then we're going to bring the hands behind, we're going to plant the feet down, and we're going to drop the knees side to side. Just working with the hips. What I'm going to do in this sun salutation sequence, and when we do the yoga mala, as we're going to be doing it 12 rounds at a time, and then we'll be taking a break to have some kind of twist and somatic movement just to soften, re-soften the body and allow for recovery. So that's something different in a sun salutation mala, a yoga mala. Because it's one thing that I feel is just slightly missing from that sequence is some kind of twist. So we'll be getting plenty of these, but first of all, we can make the body nice and malleable. It'll be able to cope with the movement that's more linear. Okay, our next warm-up, we're going to tuck the toes under and we're going to lift off the hips. We're going to keep the chest open and the head lifted, looking forward, and we're just going to press back and soften the feet. You see the feet as sensors. And you feel. What you might want to do is just start to lift off the feet like that. Maybe edge the hands forward. I'm on kind of a weird little platform at the moment, and it's concrete. So it's a little bit more of a challenge. And bit by bit what we're going to be doing. So you're looking forward, lifting the head. Maybe you lift the feet. Only do that gently. Remember, lightness, we're just warming up the body. We're just preparing it. So nothing too harsh. But we get this rocking action. Maybe going just a little further each time. And this next one, we'll hold forward, just have a little look around. And then sitting back onto the knees, just having a rest with the forehead down. Have a little wriggle, a little fidget. This is important in your practice to keep you mindful and just keep you sensing. When the body says it just wants to shift gently, then please listen to that urge. It's there for a reason. Now we're going to come onto all fours. We're going to move around a little bit more freely with the spine. Circling the hips, moving the shoulders around. Sensing how everything's feeling and just getting all that lovely warm fluid going up and down the spine. It's warm and oily. It helps keep the spine lubricated so it can move freely and without restriction, but also keeping it safe. How's your spine feeling today? coming back to an all fours position. So we're going to step the right foot forward, and we're going to bring it just the outside of the right hand. And again, just warming up, just softening tissues, just starting to wake up the body, sinking forward and coming back. Now we're keeping on moving. Okay, so this is different maybe to how you've previously practiced holding asanas. This is, can we say yoga 2.0? Continuous movement. Body loves it. It's the way it moves naturally. Just moving around, softening tissues, getting the muscles nice and warm so they can lengthen and contract. Also hydrating the connective tissue. If you want to lift off that back heel, you can as well. And just press it. Nothing harsh. We've got plenty to follow. Let's drop this knee down. Step the right leg back. Step the left leg forward. Let's find some juiciness. I like finding juiciness. Being soft with it, being light in your mindset, and that, what does that mean? That means like not pushing, not forcing, just let go. You are where you are. It's not about what it looks like, it's about how it feels. Great. Let's bring that knee back. Let's just take a little gentle down dog, nice and bouncy, nice and light. Taking the tailbone back towards the heels first, pushing down into the hands, lifting the tailbone. And just get a little buoyant here. Just walk through the feet. Shake out the head, release any tension. Shift the hips side to side so you get some nice freedom of movement. From here, we're going to take the feet slightly further back, and we're going to just draw in the belly, and we're going to float forward so that we're in a plank from here. From plank position, we're going to drop the knees down. We're going to untuck the toes. We're going to take an inhale, and we're going to open the chest. And we're going to take an exhale, and we're going to sit back towards the heels. Let's do that again. Push down into the hands. Down dog. Float the body forward to a plank. And bring the knees down at any point. Drop the knees down. Press the hips forward. Open up the chest. And sit back towards the heels. Down dog. Float forward. Knees down. Inhale. Open the chest, open the heart. And exhale. Sit back towards the heels. Our next movement, that's all preparation for our full sun salutation. We'll push down into the hands. We're going to lift off to a down dog. So from down dog, we're going to just lift the right leg back in the air. Don't try and strain here too much because there's going to be lots of these. And we're going to bring the knee underneath you. We're going to step the foot between the hands. From here, we're going to step the left leg in, and we're going to fold over the legs. Now we're going to step that left leg back out, step the right leg back, drop the knees down, inhale, open the heart, exhale, push back, lift the tailbone to down dog. From down dog, left leg lifts, bring the knee underneath you and step the foot between the hands. Step the right leg in and fold. Coming back down. Step the left leg back. Right leg back. Come down onto the knees. And just rest there a moment. Shake out the wrists. How are we feeling? Good? You're going to need plenty of water for this, so grab a glass of water now, if you haven't got one. And when we do the full thing, you're going to need lots nearby, but we are going to be taking breaks like this. The breaks are important. So, Let's start to make our way to standing. So we're going to go via a down dog. We're going to walk the feet towards the hands. And from here, let's just take one more movement where we're going to inhale. We're going to lift and lengthen the spine. So we're going to lift the head. So we want a straight line from crown to tailbone. Hands. Some people have got the hands on the floor. That's very difficult for most people to hinge from the hips from there. So for a lot of people, it's hands on the shin. There's our breath in, our breath out, we fold. We breathe in, we lift. We breathe out and we fold. One more. Breath in. And fold, and just hang there for a moment. Let the arms go loose. And then from here, we're going to take a bend in the knees, lift the head. We're going to take the arms out to the side, and we're going to take a big yawning breath to bring the hands above the head. And then the hands down to the heart. And then we're just going to give everything a shake out. Just shake and go loose. Shake one leg at a time, one arm at a time. I'm just going to reset this screen so you can see the full thing. So where we're going to start is from the front of the mat, with the big toes together and slight gap between the heels. We're going to start with the hands to the heart, the hands in namaste. So we're pressing the palms together, the elbows out to the side. And then we're going to lift the heart, the chest up onto the hands. We're not squeezing the shoulder blades together. We're just tightening through the thighs and lifting the heart up onto the hands. Relax the shoulders. And ground down into the feet. A little wave coming there. So I'm just pausing so you can hear. So you find your center. You ground first. Tadasana, mountain pose. Our first movement, we take a big yawning breath. We lift the heart up towards the sky. You take the arms out to the side, the palms lifting up until they come together above the head. We hold here. There's our breath in. We tighten up through the thighs. As you breathe out, we soften through the knees and we fold. We come through a chair position. So just notice this, the tailbone's back, the back's straight. Head to the horizon. Keep looking forward until your belly comes down onto the thighs. The hands are either going to hit the shins or the floor, depending how it was for you when we did try that. We're going to inhale and we're going to lengthen the back. So we lift the tailbone. Shoulders away from the ears, long spine. And then we exhale, we plant the hands on the floor. So you need to bend the knees for this. What we're going to do is step the right leg back and step the left leg back. We're in a plank now. We're from our plank, the belly's tight, we're pushing the ground away. We're going to drop the knees down, okay, for this, especially for this first round. Some of you might be used to doing it up dog from plank. That's fine when you're doing 108, maybe not. So let's untuck the toes here, take an inhale, drop the hips and lift the head. As you exhale, we're going to tuck the toes, lift the tailbone, push down into the hands, and we're in a down dog. From down dog, you can lift the leg if you like, or you can just step it through. We're going to lift the leg and we're going to bring it underneath. We're going to step the foot through, we look forward, we step the left foot forward, we exhale, we fold down. As you inhale, you take the arms out to the side, breathing in, breathing out, hands to the heart. That's one round. I know 108 sounds like a lot, but you can do it. Well, there's a saying which is, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. You just do it one round at a time. You recover. You inhale. We'll bring the hands together above the head. You exhale, we fold down. We inhale, find a long spine, head lifted. Take an exhale and plant the hands down to the earth and step the feet. And plank, drop the knees down, take an inhale. Drop the hips, lift the head. Take an exhale, tailbone goes back, we find down dog. take an inhale, left leg lifts. Lift or not, take an exhale, step the foot through. Looking forward, step the right foot in and fold. Knees bend, inhale, lift the head. Arms out, open, hands to namaste. Take a breath. Take a few breaths and recover. Okay. Next round, I'm going to give you the option. I'll still show you, we'll still do that variation, but I'm going to give you the option of going to another level. We inhale, we open the heart, Surya Kriya. That's to greet the sun. We exhale, we fold down. We inhale, we lift and lengthen the spine. We exhale, we step the feet back one at a time. So your option here, for most of you, bring the knees down just if you want to. Engage the glutes. Inhale to an up dog and exhale to a down dog. Right leg lifts. You bring the knee underneath you. You step the foot through. You step the left leg through. You exhale, you fold. We inhale, we lift the head. Open. Exhale, hands to the heart. Okay, let's do that left side. Inhale. Exhale and fold down, hands together. Inhale. Legs go back. Exhale, either fold there, bring the knees down if you want to. Full variation is up dog. Inhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward and fold. Inhale, lift the head, open the arms. And exhale, hands to the heart. Okay, now if you find that really challenging, our third round, what I'm going to do is just bring it down a level, show you a modification. So we're going to start together. As long as you get this bit in, it's just wonderful. Everyone doing that in sync, it's just wonderful. So we inhale, arms open, hands together. Exhale, fold over the thighs. Take an inhale, you lift the head, and as you exhale, instead of plank, we step back one knee at a time. Okay. And instead of the up dog, what we do is we inhale, up cat, we exhale, down cat. To come forward, all we do is step the right foot forward, look forward, step the left foot forward, and fold. Lift the head, arms out to the side, whoosh, salute the sun. Exhale, namaste. Inhale. Arms open, exhale, and fold down. We inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, we soften the knees. Modified version, left leg back, right leg back to all fours. Inhale, cat. Exhale, down cat, or cat, as we often call it. We inhale, we step the left foot forward. Exhale, step the right leg forward and fold. Inhale, lift the head, coming all the way up to the upright. Hands together. And exhale, bringing the hands to the heart. Just have a moment just to ground yourself here. See how you feel. Give everything a shake if you need it. And then let's just loosen off the spine with some Sufi wells. This is it's a version of active rest, so we want recovery, so you're not kind of going whoosh, whoosh, you know, Karate Kid style. We're just nice and loose on the spine and the hips, and let the arms swing while the body recovers. This is really important, that the body's given a chance to recover. So we're going to gradually just bring ourselves down to the floor. Come down onto the knees, and we're just going to take a little rest in a child's pose, but with the arms extended out to start with, the arms in front. Drop the head down and just breathe. Let's feel the body start to recover. We actually did 6 rounds there, which is We did it quite slow, which can be harder. We'll do 12 rounds at a time when we do the full mala. And we'll have plenty of time for recovery in between. So what we're going to do is we're going to open out the knees from here, and we're going to lift the right arm up slightly so we can bring it and thread it underneath us and give those the shoulders a little bit of ease out. Now with the head, it comes down to the floor, great. You might want to just support the side of your head with your left hand and just soften down to wherever you are. And notice you get a little bit of a twist here as well. Just breathe and soften. Focus on the exhale, just letting it go. Let's lift the head up. Let's come out of that, bring the left arm. Thread the needle underneath you. Oh, come down. Support the head if you need to. Gently lifting up. Let's come down just to line on the back. A lovely thing to do after sun salutations. Well, actually my number one thing to do will be to get into that beautiful Adriatic Sea. If you're not able to do that, legs up in the wall, that's a pretty good thing too. Or as this variation is, legs up in the air. So just hold the legs up in the air, feel the rest of the body nice and soft on the ground. You can take the arms open wide, you can bring the hands to the belly, whatever feels good for you. And just circle the feet. And letting all that lactic acid, it's the stuff that makes you feel stiff, just drain out the legs. And point and flex the feet if you like. And then when you feel ready, just extend the heels up towards the sky. Just a little bit of effort there, isn't it, to hold the legs up. If you've got a wall, use a wall. Or even up against the back of the sofa or something like that. And then let's drop the feet down from here. So wide knees, making a V shape. If you look to them, we're going to drop the knees down to the left. And take the head to the right. Open out the arms. And just rest there. Feel free to adjust your position. You don't have to stay where you've landed. Oh, how nice is that? The sound of the sea. Let's roll the legs back in through center, drop the knees to the other side. Head to the left, so knees to the right, head to the left. Just the position so it feels comfortable, but you do feel like you're getting this just nice, gentle twist down. And let's bring the legs back in through center, bring the knees to the chest, and circle the knees. This is a really key one if you've got any problems with the lower back, especially when you're doing quite a lot of sun salutations. You know, I invite you to really be mindful of your spine. I'll stay at a lower level for mine to look after it because it is a matter of endurance. It's not a case of making the most beautiful shape you've got. Let's go in the other direction with the knees. It's never a case of making the most beautiful shape. It's a case of it feeling good. You're nourishing your body and you're giving it what it needs. So let's rock up to seated. One last little stretch from here with the legs crossed if that's available too. Just walking the hands forward, just having a soften here. Oh, breathe into all those bits that may feel a little tight. Just even have a little look around you, turning the head, releasing any tension in the head and the shoulders. Let's walk the hands back. Let's change over the cross of the legs. And the other side. Did that fly past? Ooh. I often struggle with these like pre-recorded ones because there's nothing like doing it live when I know that you're there. Like, it's like I feel your presence even though we're just online together, and it just feels like much a more authentic experience. But today felt a little different because I had something to share. So let's walk the hands back. Let's take a big yawning breath. Embracing the day ahead. I hope you feel good. I'm in a plane at the moment, actually, while you're watching this live. So, but I will be back tomorrow morning live from Zadar. But from my heart to your heart, namaste and good morning. Good morning.